Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ikslorin and I'm still unofficially shoutcasting the quarter, semi and finals of the Urban Terror NationsCup XVII. We are right now here at the third quarterfinals. Yes, sadly the third one because Nordic had to forfeit their match against Brazil, so Brazil is just without a struggle already into the semi-finals. But that doesn't matter really. Oh, well, it does sort of, but we still have a great game here between Hungary and USA. And maybe at some day I will also be able to pronounce the name Hungary. But still, it's going to be a great game. I mean, at first I thought this would be a very one-sided game to USA. I mean, a lot of people would probably also have thought that of Hungary until they saw how they actually wrecked in the group stage. I mean, they've won all games, and the only thing that they didn't win was a draw against Germany. Then on the other hand, Germany is also a country that won one of the earlier Nations Cups, I believe. So last 2 or 3 years or something like that. But the same also goes for USA, really. They've won pretty much everything in their group stage. I mean, I have written down that they should have had 4 wins and 1 loss. And the chart doesn't really say against who they've lost, so I guess that was merely a forfeit. So technically they've had a 100% win rate, I guess. I mean, the closest they had to a draw or a loss was the 2-1 to Yugoslavia, and they've won that one too. So both are someone who've had a very good start in the group stage. Now you could argue that the group that USA was in, being Group D, was a lot harder. I mean, Nordic and Italy are both in the quarterfinals too, and they were also in that group. So maybe Hungary had just had an easier time than USA. But then again, they also went up against Germany, and they've actually ended up in a draw. So that seems to me to be not something that you should be just skipping aside easily. They are actually here to win, as it seems. So, if you look at the prior history, it's a very equal matchup. On the other hand, though, at least to me, if you just look at the lineup they have for today itself, it's not exactly the same. But then again, you should probably take the following with a grain of salt, because I'm not grain of salt, grain of sand, whatever. Whatever. The thing is, you should not take that as gospel, because it's I'm not really the one that really knows the most players of competitive Urban Terror players. But still, a lot of the names from USA are something that I actually recognize. So I'm still a little bit worried for Hungary, to be honest. I mean, they have, even though I cannot really put where I've heard those names, they still ring a bell, and that tells me that they are not someone that should not be said that they are just one of the mill. They are pretty good, especially Tarquin, which is the only one that I actually can recognize fully, being a really, really good player from USA. He has really been a good player for a lot of time. He has been around for many years, and he has been great since the beginning, really. So, since I cannot really recognize anyone from Hungary, which is maybe just having something to do with me more than the players, I'm still a little bit worried, really. But then again, if you look at the history, I shouldn't. So, yeah, let's just see what this match up really is going to be about. What is this series going to have? This best of 3 between Hungary and USA. We're going to start off with the map of choice from USA being an Abbey with Capture the Flag. After that, we're going to have Tuhunga, the map of choice from Hungary. This one being Beta 8, not Beta 10. Guess that is just one that is chosen by most people just because the meta has been figured out on that one, and not Beta 10. I don't know. I have played and seen Beta 10 twice or something, but Beta 8 seems to be the one that has just been stuck with all of us. So yeah, it's also actually it's the one map that you pretty much see played all the time. That is a third-party map. That Orbital and Beijing, those three are the ones that I actually have only seen competitively also being played. And should we have a draw until then, and not just Hungary or USA winning both maps, then we are going to have again Dust 2 with bomb mode for the ace. Sorry. Turns out, talking a lot, you need a little bit of water there. So, let's just look at this one match, or this first match, this map in this match, before we jump right into the game. We have Abbey on Capture the Flag. I have played that a little bit, so back in the day. So I hope that at least I can say something, though it seems to me that I've gotten the most. Though I can tell you this. The most important thing on this map, even more important on a lot of the other maps, even though I have mentioned them on those, is the middle again, being that house between the red flag and the blue flag, which is the shortest route from between both. This middle is really important. Not only is it the attack path from the red side, but it also the defense from the red are very reliant on the middle too, because they cannot move forward and help the attackers or just establish the line of defense further forward without the middle being taken and from the same color. Blue, on the other hand, has the same thing here. With the defense can only the attackers can really only move in if the defense has the middle. So the middle is really the most important thing from a map control here, much more than Beijing and Turnpike. I think if you cannot have the middle, it's going to be really hard to get to your opponent's flag safely in any way. So yeah, because of this, I'm pretty sure it's the wet side that is the one that is easier. If I'm at least not messing it up, I'm pretty sure it's that. And again, it's because of the importance of the middle on this one. So, without further ado and without me further rambling and maybe just talking stupid stuff, let's just jump straight into the game, being Capture the Flag on Abbey between Hungary and USA. 7 seconds, 6 and 5 left until the match starts. In the blue colors, trying to get a win against USA, that could probably actually happen. They had a really good game throughout the group stage of being C. It's Hungary. In the red colors, actually being very strong with a lot of well-known names, it's USA, and both flags are actually already contested or taken and being moved to the spawns, as we can see. The red flag has already arrived now at the spawn, and I wouldn't be surprised if USA already has their flag also, or the blue flag in their spawn. And yes, it seems so. From the text, as we can see, Cocker seems to be trying to move in, trying to get the flag. Yeah, trying to move in, finds one and has some decent hits, but he actually didn't kill that one and couldn't move further in. All of the Hungarians are back in the spawn, trying to see what they can do, just trying to keep the flag safe from getting back. But 5 seconds left until everything is set back to where they were, so they should probably get back into their positions now. The red flag has actually been taken, though dropped. Cocker trying to just sit on top of the spawn just as the hot potato went in, but USA were fast enough to take that one home anyway. Still 0-0 after 1.5 minutes. It's great to see not such a one-sided game. Tarquin actually moving in on the flag, though he has been killed, and the rest of USA trying to move in at the same time, but Hungary's defense actually seems, since at least this first flag, actually seems to be very strong. You know, trying to kill Moscow, and another from USA has already been moved in. You know, actually moving back, but more from Hungary are actually further reinforcing the defense, so the flag is not going to be taken. A lot of team kills just for getting all of the HP back up again. And Koga is trying to make the move in again for the flag. But it's Koga against 3 on the defense. Okay, it's 3 against 2, but still, Koga was nearly dead at that point and couldn't really go anywhere. So, with that, that was pretty much a failed attack on the flag. So Koga is now reinforcing the defense. One more team kill and a second one. Actually, that's a lot of team kills. But he could afford it because everyone from USA was pretty much dead too. Okay, Koga moving in, actually killing 1, killing 2, and with most HP left, actually getting into the middle with full ammo and delivering the flag, killing 1 more, and it's 1-0 to Hungary. Actually a really well done flag cap. Like it. USA actually sitting on top of the flag, as it seems, though one from Hungary from the spawn seems to have been actually killing the one that wanted to take the flag. Tarquin getting 1 down, though sadly he was outnumbered. Wait, how is that name pronounced? Well, I'm going to call him Burger from now. Burger trying to get the flag, actually got the flag, but was killed immediately afterwards. And Becker actually just having a stellar defense, killing what seems to be 3 before being taken down. But USA now 2 on the flag, but again, just getting killed by you-know. Hungary seems actually very well coordinated in some way, because I can't tell if anyone from Hungary actually is set strictly on the defense. It seems more like they are organically just switching positions and adapting to the game. A very interesting style of play. But now again, both flags are being taken and delivered to the spawn area. Koga getting into Surfer, who sadly kills him because he was in the middle of a jump. Okay, Barleymaster killing 1 as he was just looking the other way. And 1 from Hungary actually got into the spawn, but 4 against 1, that won't really work. Surfer trying to see where he can go in. Moscow Jones also moving in. So I would probably suggest Surfer also to just move in to reinforce. Moscow Jones especially isn't dead yet, so it wouldn't probably be the worst. Though Surfer is probably just trying to establish the defense so that no one can get further in. Though he has now seen where the flag is, but he just can't get in. It's just he's just way too exposed down there, and 2 against 1 that won't work. He cuts 1 of them down, but it's just 2 seconds before the wave hits, so this reinforcement is just going to come immediately. And that 1 kill is not really going to count a lot. Both flags are being taken. 5 seconds again before the hot potato. And everyone has to get back into position. And perfect. Red has called a timeout though, which is fine. So now we can try and see if we can look a little bit on what we have here. Well, well, again, the thing is that this game is not really that out of the ordinary. I mean, the defense is stellar for both of the teams, and it seems like they're really out of luck, and always, whenever the defense of the other one is down, theirs is too. And as it seems, they are actually switching out a player. NK Set has been joined the server. And yes, NK Set has joined USA. So we just have to see. Yes, okay, it's Nickers. Cool. Then we only have to see yes, Surfer disconnected, so Surfer left and Nickers joined instead. So cool. I guess I don't really know anything about Nickers. Sadly, I haven't done research on that, but I guess he's going to turn the tides on this one, because still USA is 1 down to Hungary on their own map, which is probably not what they hoped for. And we already see here Nickers reinforcing the defense, just sitting back and trying to see where he can get proper cover and keeping the flag safe. 2 from Hungary are actually moving in on the flag, but though Reds are in the middle and trying to move in too, the flag has actually been hit by one of the from USA and actually also retrieved by Tarquin, as it seems. There's some shooting down from the attacker's path of the blue ones, but really nothing happens. Though Hungary actually has the flag without me knowing, and USA actually retrieving the red flag, and USA at the same time also had their own flag, had Hungary's flag, and that makes them go it all up to 1-1. Camera's moving in, killing niggas on the way over there. Just killing the defense actually, and making sure that the flag can be retrieved safely. Camera's buying a little bit of time, and by this now, flag should actually have been delivered. It cannot be that many more seconds before this flag is going to be delivered. There you go, 21 seconds, actually rather slow to be honest. I guess he didn't have that much stamina, or because he couldn't go for the jump right from the middle to the flag area. You can do that in about 3 seconds. Okay, maybe not 3 seconds, but from the middle to the flag area you can do it in 3 seconds. So you can go for maybe 6 or 7 seconds in total for that flag cap. So 21 seconds, rather slow really. The blue flag has again been taken by USA. Moscow Jones, who seems to be moving through the middle again and doing the jump, as I said, going for a 6 seconds flag cap. Cocker trying to get the flag, but Camera's just staying on top of the defense and also killing Ballimester. The defense is moving out and, as it seems, trying to reinforce the attackers, as we can see here. So, it actually seems to me to be actually rather overextending. All of the other ones from USA are actually back at the spawn. So Cameras is actually trying to begin attacking instead, and that means Tripods actually can take the flag, which is going around the spawn, as it seems, from his jump path. Or not, because it was in 8 seconds, so he just took one hell of a corner and went straight for the flag cap, and it's now only 3-2. Hungary is only 1 down and can still get this one tied up easily. And they were the first one to get the flag cap, get the first flag cap, so sure, why shouldn't they also tie it up now? Cocker now again gets the flag. He got hit though, so I'm not so sure if he can really have the stamina to get it all the way back. And yes, he dropped it, though it has been given further to the next one. But though Hammer is just killing everybody and nearly getting the flag, though Moscow Jones gets the flag of Hungary, and the flag has been retrieved by Berger in the meantime. And now it's 4-2 to USA. Hammer's just looking down throughout the defense. Hungary is actually moving out for the attackers, actually applying a little bit of pressure, as it seems. Moving up for the flag, as it seems, and just completely neglecting the one from USA that is still standing on the side. Though I guess he was actually going to kill him hit him in the back instead. Cameras again now joining the attack, though he was brutally murdered by Hungary together with all the others. Though it didn't really give the opportunity for Hungary to actually go for a flag cap. And USA again now applying pressure, and that means it's 4-2 to USA, taking the first round. And well, yes, that was really a rather good game, to be honest. It started out very interesting, with a lot of mutual flag caps, with both of them taking the flag at the same time, actually having to go all the way to Hot Potato to do it. But then Nickers came, as it seems, and he just turned the tides and really reinforced the defense enough so that USA could really only focus really only on the attack. And with just the middle taken, the defense, as we could see, was able to join the attackers and apply so much pressure to Hungary that they couldn't really do anything. The only times that Hungary really got a flag cap from that point, or just grabbed the flag, maybe even just delivered, but just grabbed it. That was only when they overextended in some way and the defenders moved too much forward when the middle wasn't taken. So let's just get straight into the second half, which is now USA on the blue side, which was, as I said, the harder one. So maybe Hungary can tie this one up. They will have to go for another 4-2 for themselves if they want to tie this game up for themselves, or they have to go for 5-2, or just 3 points more. Sorry, my math seems not to work right now, but they have to have 3 points more than their opponent if they want to win this. And something tells me that USA really don't want to let that happen. So the second half has begun. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, and let's see how this one goes. And as it seems, the spectator hasn't really chosen to go for anyone, so we're just going to watch or see this wonderful spawn of the wet ones. So let's just see how many of the Hungarians are going to spawn. On the more serious side, we can see that even though I haven't the colors set, which I should probably do, so force the bandage colors for the team colors. It seems to me that Hungary are trying to move through the tunnel, or USA are trying to move through the tunnel and trying to outflank and not just move straight onto the flag cap, but actually Hungary are moving straight through the middle and trying to apply pressure to the flag. And also Hungary now seems to have been stabilizing on their own flag, and with sitting right in the corner where he cannot really be killed before you actually are exposed up there, or you have to go straight out of the corner, but still you're rather exposed, unlike him. And the first flag cap has already been done by USA. Moscow Jones gets the flag capped in 6 seconds, meaning 1-0. Really not what Hungary wants. They want the flags. USA again with Berger. Yeah, I'm going to keep on calling him that. Berger has again taken the flag, though he missed it immediately afterwards. But still, it doesn't seem like the best thing for Hungary here right now. Just straight gets the flag, wanna kill, but Nickers just took the flag straight from him immediately and delivered it. 7 seconds for second flag. Cocker now tries to retrieve the flag and try to see if he can tie it up. Ballermaster taking over since Cocker was killed. And it seems to me that he will actually tie it up 2-1. Yes, 14 seconds. Not as well, but on the other hand, he chose the more safe path, which was more around and more towards the spawn area. Ballermaster trying again to move in through the middle. Now he was greeted from USA, so it seems like the middle is still trying to be... no one really has it right now. USA cannot really move in, but the Hungarians really can't move out of the middle too. But having the middle just means that the defense can try and reinforce. So really what Hungary has to do is just try and have one at the tunnel, as we can see, with tripods, and then one in the middle just trying to keep everything safe. Tripod's actually now moving in, has already killed 2, though he has no stamina left. Moscow Jones now again taking the flag, and as the flag hasn't been taken back again, I'm not so sure if he can actually do it. Tripod's now killed, so no one on the flag, on the USA's flag area. But as it seems, Moscow Jones has just moved straight to the spawn area, which Hungary has also done. And now again, it seems like a hot potato time here. Tripod still trying to move down through the tunnel. Again, greeted by one from USA, nearly getting Tarquin down to 13 HP, but he was killed by his M4. No, Desert Eagle, sorry. Niggas trying to move in on the spawn area. Actually getting some hits on the flag carrier. And actually killing him too. No, he just dropped it, but he didn't kill him. Neither could he actually in that time really have gotten the flag too. You are fast in Urban Terror, but not really that fast. At least when you have been hit. USA actually moving through the middle, so sadly it doesn't seem like Hungary can actually move out, and they have to actually be on the defense for now, since USA seems to have map control. But in some way Cocker has actually been able to move all the way around and just get the flag, though Nickers was immediately there anxious just to kill him. Also, 2 other from USA were also there, though they weren't really in the spot to be able to kill them. Hungary with 2 people are trying to move in, and 3 as it seems. Just out of the blue, 1 from USA backstabs them, which was really necessary since Nickers didn't have any ammo left. But 3 are actually moving in through the... Whoa! Right, 3 of the Hungarians were actually moving in through the middle, but since Nickers actually knew it, he could say so to his teammates, and all of them were killed with a well-placed nade. And that attack was just shut down immediately. USA trying again to move in on the flag area, but not really achieving that much. They were rather close, but just too many Hungarians from all sides to really get the flag. Cocker trying to move in, didn't really get the headshot there that he would have needed to be able to really look and take just focus on the other one too. So he was killed immediately. Tripod's moving in through the tunnel, but he was killed by Tarquin. And Tripod's trying again through the tunnel, which seems to be his position. Though Battlemaster now has taken it over, so yeah, Tripod's reinforcing Battlemaster and actually trying to move in, but the hits weren't really there. He was, as it seems, a little bit behind on the hits there. Just not really getting anything there done. And just getting killed immediately. Hungary again trying to move in, but just getting killed, and USA does the same. Only 1 or 2 of them are moving in, and they aren't really doing anything, to be honest. And it's still 2-1 to USA, with only about 4 minutes left. Again, superb defense from Hungary, even with only 1.5 guy. I don't know, 1.5, is that plural? Tripod's again moving in, actually getting 1 of them killed, but he doesn't have the stamina really to try and take the flag. But Becker was at the same time there trying to take it, which was probably also why Tripods was moving back. Though I would probably have hoped that he would have tried instead to try and reinforce in some way, maybe jump down or something. Just, he couldn't really help in the middle for anything. Moscow Jones not really trying, not knowing where he wanted to go there, as it seems. I guess he wanted to kill people while they were moving out of the spawn, just trying to backstab them to get an advantage. Berger now sitting with the flag, actually again backstabbing one from Hungary. It's actually rather surprising that they are all the time looking at the other side from where the flag is. I mean, the flag is normally always over there on the blue side anyway, so it's rather surprising that they didn't see Berger immediately. Cam was actually meeting a Hungarian immediately and was killed. Niggas just getting 1 of them killed. 2 of them actually. Just nearly a 3rd one, but Berger gets him killed. Still at 50% though, and with a lot of bleeding, he's not going to be that much of help. Trying to be supportive, but straight from the flag, he's getting killed by a Hungarian. Berger moving out together with Moscow Jones, trying to get the flag, and actually also killing the first Hungarian. USA, not USA, but Burger seems to actually be the only one left on the defense, as it seems. Even though Moscow Jones was killed too, no one from Hungary was there to actually get Burger killed, even though he was a pretty easy target. That means it's a 3-1 with 11 seconds flag capture time. Burger again moving out as an attacker, probably again together with Moscow Jones. Yes, it seems so, because he was killed with an HE grenade together with them. The red flag, the blue flag has actually been taken, so... But Tripods was not able to actually move through the tunnel out and had to actually stay at the flag area. But, as it seems, Hungary has actually been able to take the flag now, move through the tunnel, and maybe even take a flag capture here, even though he has to take a lot of time to get there. And he needs a... And he still only has 40 seconds left to get 4 more flags do they have to win this game. 3 flags do they have to take to just tie this one up. And with only 30 seconds left, 1 flag capture, maybe 2 is reasonable. The flag has been taken though. Burger is moving down, anticipating it, actually getting him killed, not being able to get the flag back. And Hungary actually seems to be able to get 1 flag left. And yes, just with 12 seconds left, they get that 1 extra flag, tying this round up, or this first round up, or second round, sorry. But with this, it's just a 3-3 for the second round, and that means in total it's 4-3. That's 7-5 to USA, taking the first map home, being Abbey, capture the flag. But Hungary was not really someone to be messed with. There was 3 times that you had that hot potato situation, really. So it was a very equal game, even though USA was, except for the first 3 minutes, they were always ahead. But still, for the first 3 or 4 minutes, actually seemed like Hungary was actually on top of it and had a strong enough defense to actually be able to get the flag captures home, even though the flag capture times weren't impressive, with the first one being, was it 21 seconds? Yeah, I think it was 21 seconds, but still. It just seems like USA was better at the defense, just when they have, at the end, they were just better with the defense. Maybe because they had that 1 substitution, but also just because they maybe were getting better at coordinations. We saw that great nade, killing 3 of the Hungarians just as they were moving in, because Nikos saw them. And I'm not really sure if I like that name, because it lets me say something that I'm not really sure that people wouldn't get offended by. But oh well. But still, the coordination was great, also from both teams. I mean, one of the teams had a very organic play style where they just switch positions organically. So yeah. Also, the middle was really shown to be very important. We saw sometimes that the defense was overextending while the middle wasn't taken, and that did actually nearly mean another flag capture for Hungary, I think. So yeah. The next map, as said, will be to Hungary Beta 8 for some weird reason, because the meta, I guess, has been figured out on that map. Let's just see if Hungary can actually take this one and force it to the H match, or will USA just get this one home again 2-0, as they have done pretty much all the other times. Thank you for watching. Hope you will be again there next time.